Defending champion Chicago Bulls team that had gone 67-15. They'd roared through the regular season.
But you know what, Marv, no matter what has happened here today, they have a lot to build on the Knicks for next season. Pat Riley and his whole staff, as well as the players, can feel happy about being here in a 7th game. They've gotten New York City back in the New York Knicks once again, and so this has been great for them. This is really their season right now.
What they've done, Riley, the staff, the players, and upper management, they've restored law and order, and the franchise is definitely now back, heading in the positive direction that they all understand. You need to have that same common goal and interest type of thing to make it work and ultimately reach the championship, and that's what it's all about.
And I think that the Knicks staff, headed by New York Knicks president Dave Checketts, well aware that there are still moves that have to be made. I don't think they fooled themselves by the fact that the Knicks knocked off Detroit. They take Chicago to a 7th game. They know there is a dire need for outside shooting. Jordan. And the call is last touch by the Knicks. You know, there's one stretch this season with the Knicks chugging along on top of the Atlantic Division that if you put Pat Riley or Dave Checketts or Ernie Grunfeld of the Knicks staff, there's Jordan. Michael Jordan with 42 points. If you put them on truth serum, they would say that aside from Patrick Ewing, they would trade that night the rest of the starting team. That's how far this club has come, and that really represents. Starks hits the three-pointer. What a remarkable job was accomplished by Pat Riley.
No, what's remarkable to me is that you know the effects of this truth serum and what it would do to these individuals to make a statement like that they're going to trade the other 11 guys from this team. That's what's amazing to me. Remarkable.
Well, no, I didn't say 11. I said the other starters.
Oh, starters.
You know, when you have the magic elixir, you can do anything.
Well, talent-wise, you know, they didn't win these 3 games against the Bulls on talent. They won it on hustle, heart, and hard play. That's how they won the 3 games. And so what the Knicks saying, hey, we need some more skilled players, a shooter, maybe a guy that can go one-on-one. And if they get those guys, everybody in the East better watch out.
And this crowd providing a standing ovation for the Chicago. Fast here in Chicago, doesn't it? Benny the Bull right on the scene. Well, Chicago will move on to face Cleveland for the Eastern Conference Final. And over the regular season, the Bulls did take 3 out of 5. However, that last meeting, April 14th, at Cleveland Cavaliers won by 15, but Michael Jordan was sidelined by injury.
And if you want to talk about that last game and the other games, Michael Jordan is averaging over 40 points against the Cleveland Cavaliers during the regular season. And so if you say 115 to 100 and add 40 points, that's 140. So it would have been 5-0. So that's Cleveland's main problem is Michael Jordan.
Here's Grant. Shot clock running down. It's a one count, 24-second violation. I guess Michael doesn't look worn down. That was the feeling coming into today's game, but he has erupted, as has Scottie Pippen, who has come up with a triple-double, 17 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. Armstrong. E.J. Armstrong has been a major factor. Michael Jordan sitting it out the rest of the way, finishes with 42 points on 15 of 29 from the floor. So the Bulls blowing out the Knicks to win game number 7. We're down to 1:28 remaining in the 4th quarter. A reminder tonight, right here on NBC, it's All Real Mystery Night. First, a special new 2-hour edition of Unsolved Mysteries, and then a world premiere event ruled out based on the true story of a shocking family murder. The book, the current #1 bestseller. That's tonight, right here on NBC. Crowd applauding the efforts of Horace Grant. 14 points, 6 rebounds, 4 block shots.
My question right now is, Jordan's out, Grant's out. With Pippen's ankle the way it is, I don't take a chance right now. Pippen's on the bench. This game is over. Long way to go yet for another championship. Get him out of the game before something happens that shouldn't happen.
This is still a bitter rivalry, and if he goes to the basket or something, they're going to still slam him to the ground. I'm with you on that one, because you remember, you got one day in between the game. Tuesday comes in 2 days, so get him on the bench, and the game is over, and you had a good night. And I don't know if he's trying to save him for an ovation or what, but he should be on the bench right now.
And it is another standing ovation for the Chicago Bulls. 33 seconds remaining. Start. Call for the foul.
You know, we've paid tribute to the New York Knicks and Pat Riley and the job they've done, and they've established it with rebounding and great defense. But let's not forget this Chicago Bulls team, and all we talked about last year on the way to the finals and the championship was this great defense that they had, this scrambling, pressing, trapping defense that forced turnovers and then easy scores. And 79 points on the board right now for New York. I think they made a defensive statement today.
Well, what they found out in this series is that winning back-to-back is not going to be easy for them. This is a 7-game series. The next series might be 7, and whoever they play in the finals is going to give them all they want to if they get that far. So what all this is going to make them is a stronger team, I believe, in the next round against Cleveland. So, yes, our hats go off to the Chicago Bulls on a game where they needed their stars. Pippen and Jordan came through, but I think the unsung hero here was Grant. He did all the little things, all the nasty things that go unwritten about.
Bernard Winchester hitting that jump shot for the Knicks to make it 106-81, and the Bulls just running it down as they hear it from the crowd. A three-pointer to conclude matters. Bulls 109, Knicks 81. And players come together here in the final seconds. Only 0.8 of a second remain. And Livingston to the line.
This is something here. I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be in this series next season, because it's going to be a war in the regular season with these two teams. You know, I wonder if Oakley and Jordan going to be as close as friends in the summertime after this series.
Well, the two teams do shake hands as they head back to their respective locker rooms. The Chicago Bulls have defeated the New York Knicks 110-81 to take this grueling series in 7. The Bulls move on to face the Cavaliers. The series beginning here in Chicago on Tuesday. We'll be right back. Bulls over